Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Hexath'locke. I'm Tortimer Gray as always. We've got a lot of stuff to accomplish today, so I've decided to go ahead and get some of it going. We're hanging out here in the fighting dojo, just about to finish them off. Let's go ahead and do that now. The goal is to get through the fighting dojo, Silphco, and Sabrina today, so a lot on our plates, but we're going to see if we can't knock it all out. You didn't really miss much in terms of battle excitement. There's only 4 trainers there, and really we're slightly over-leveled for this area, unfortunately. I mean, it makes it easier on us, but it also makes it not quite as exciting to watch. So we're through here. I mean, take a look at this. That was a super effective attack that Hitmonchan used on Kazooie. And I mean, it didn't even lose 30. I mean, it's so yeah, it's sad. But for winning, we get to pick one of these fighting Pokemon. Usually, I would pick Hitmonlee. Growing up, kind of similar to the fossils that we talked about in Mount Moon. Me and my brother would always play these games, and I'd always take Hitmonlee because he would always take Hitmonchan. And so today, I'm going to take Hitmonchan. We will quickly just throw a really unique nickname on this guy, and then we're going to move on to Sylph. Don't want to waste more time than we need to, so Jackie was sent to Caught. I like the elemental punches on Hitmonchan, so would be interested to train that at some point, but we'll see how this goes. We'll heal really quick because Kazooie did take a bit of a hit, and let's head back out. We are gonna take on Sylph today, stealthily sneak past these sleeping rockets. They're doing such a great job. I'm surprised they have one inept guard sitting out here in front. I would have expected better, but I guess that means more's in here for us to take on, so that'll be easy. Well, it will be easy, but it'll be nice to have the extra experience inside where we can actually fight some people. But let's see. So yeah, we'll leave Kazooie out for now. And we're going to do the OCD sweep method here, as we usually do in these kinds of situations. We're going to kind of take on each floor as we can. When I talked about doing that back in the game corner, I was really thinking of this place. There's so many different nooks and crannies that you can't get to in this one, and you've got all these warp panels and everything. Like it's really easy to get off track and forget where you are and miss things if you don't just kind of go through and systematically clean this place out. So that's what we're going to do. Just going to be, quick and clean about it. I don't really remember where the card key is, so we'll hopefully stumble across that sooner rather than later. And then we can, because there's lots of card key crannies in here. Oop. Don't have that much faith in our over leveling, and she couldn't really do anything to a steel electric type anyway. So we'll leave Hobbs out. We don't really have a whole lot to combat pure electric types anymore with bottles gone. Thankfully, half the electric types in this game are now, well, not half, I guess a third, a fourth, I don't know. The Magneton line, which is one of the more popular electric types. You've got Voltorbs, Magnetons, and then you've got Pikachus and Jolteons and Zapdos and Electabuzz and everything, but those aren't quite as common. You see a lot more Voltorb and Magnemite. So, for the most part, the electric Pokemon we're encountering, Hobbs can take care of because of their steel typing. But, yeah, we don't really have anything against pure electrics anymore. Which I guess is fine. We're not really going to be coming up against many more pure electric types. Because we passed Surge's gym, and there's really maybe a ace trainer or two in the Victory Road will have some electrics, but other than that, I'm not too worried about it. But we've got to switch Kazooie out. Yeah, let's Thor. So yeah, that's not really that big of a deal. And if we really need if we really end up needing a ground type, we will. What do we do? We've got a Nidorino. We've got Thalia that we caught last episode, so we can evolve him. Put some ground moves on him. We're going to be getting the Earthquake. I am sorry. We're going to be getting the Earthquake TM in the Viridian Gym. Oh, Kazooie. Yes, I will switch. So we'll be getting that, and we don't. I don't know that any of our current team members can use it. So, I mean, and maybe they can. We'll have to wait and see. While we're in there, we should probably switch Kazooie out. We'll put Hobbs up front. Leo. Alright. But yeah. So we're doing alright. And really, on that train of thought, I guess, we're looking pretty good as I'm thinking about it for the rest of the game. The next couple of gyms, once we beat Sabrina, which we're pretty well equipped for, we've got lots of people who have dark attacks, so she'll be pretty easy. And we're gonna knock her out later this episode, so that'll be good. And then once we take care of her, we've really only got 2 gyms left, and they're the fire and ground gyms. And so we've got good water Pokemon to take care of both of those. We've got Leo and Sokka. Come here, bud. And so they should be able to handle that pretty well. And we've got some other people who can help out. Zelda will probably be useful in the Viridian Gym because I believe there's a lot of normals types in there, and I think there's some fighting types among the trainers and stuff too. So we'll bring Kaylee and Siler obviously for that as well. But I guess it'll depend on, as it always does in Nuzlocke, how we're doing team members wise. Our team's pretty good right now, but we're getting into the harder part of the game, so who knows what it's going to look like. There's the card key. Okay, well, sweet. I'm just going to... I don't want to do that. I'm going to finish off these floors as is, and then I'm going to come back through and do all the card key stuff, but I'll probably fast forward through most of that. Just want to clean out these while we're talking here, and I'll probably fast forward. So, oop, hurt by his burn. There we go. These guys are all just civilians. Here we go. Why do they leave something as important as a card key lying over there? I'll never know, but they are Team Rocket. And if the anime has taught us anything, Team Rocket is nothing if not completely inept. So we will just, chalk it up to that. Thor. So let's see, what do we got? Alright, this guy's upset with the president of Sylph, apparently. Guess he'd have to be to hold his employer hostage, but that's alright. Because he's got 2 employers, doesn't he? But yeah, so we're looking good for the rest of the game. The rest of the gyms we're looking pretty good. The Elite Four I'm not too worried about. We'll obviously have to do some grinding, but 3 of the 4 Elite Four members I think we've got a pretty good chance of taking on without any difficulty. Because we've got Lorelei, who's Ice Water. We've got Fire and Electric Pokemon to take... Ooh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? That could have been bad. We've already lost 1 person to a Bone Ring. Don't really want to lose another one. But we can handle Ice Water. We've got Electric and Fire Pokemon. So that'll be easy. We've got, after Lorelei, we've got Bruno, and he's got Fighting Rock, I guess, because he's got a couple of Onyxes. So again, those won't really be any issue. We can, take on Fighting and Rock Pokemon for days. We got good Psychic and Water Pokemon. Oh, that was dumb. That's not what I wanted to do. After Bruno, we've got Agatha, who's got her Ghost Pokemon. But since Ghost Pokemon are half poison in this generation, it's really not too difficult to get rid of them. Siler can take those on as well, so that'll be fine. And then really after her, really the only thing I'm worried about is Lance. We don't really, at the moment, have anything to combat his dragon Pokemon, so we'll have to work on that. Oh. Hello, Electro. Yeah, we'll switch Pokemon. We've got to get an Ice attack on Leo, and then we'll be fine. Let's switch Leo. Sorry. Still, throat's still a little bit gross. So yeah, Leo's got pretty good specials, so he should be able to take on any dragon Pokemon we encounter once we get him Ice Beam. And I will probably have to spend a bunch of time here in the game corner off camera at some point, because I know I want to get Flamethrower from there for Hobbs. I believe that's where I get Ice Beam also, and then I'll probably, while I'm there blowing all my money, get Thunderbolt for Thor too, because he's going to learn Thunder, which I can set up with Leo's Rain Dance. I can do that, but that's just unnecessary moves. If I can get Thunderbolt on there, that would be ideal. So we'll probably go by that TM as well. Really missing the good old days of Surge just giving us Thunderbolt. That was awesome, but we'll make do. So yeah, that's the plan. We gotta play with everybody's movesets a little bit, but then I think we're pretty good. And Gary, we fought Gary before. We're gonna fight him 2 more times before we get to the championship anyway. So we're going to have a pretty good idea of where his team's at, and I don't think we're really going to have any issues taking him on. So we haven't yet, at least. So we'll see if that changes, but I think we're probably pretty well equipped to take him out. Yeah, we'll let Hobbs do the Magneton. Might as well just stay out. So yeah, we're looking pretty good going forward in the game. Assuming the team stays the way it is and we don't lose any more cherished team members, we will be good to go. So that's exciting. A good place to be at this point. And obviously we'll have to do... crap. I don't really have anything to do. I need to get some better moves on Sylar too. I mean, he's pretty good on anything other than Psychics. But once he comes up against a Psychic, he can't really do anything. So I need to get something that can hit them. So, oh, actually, since we're poisoned, I think this is the bed lady. So we'll take a quick nap. I guess while I'm here, I should clear this stuff out. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but since I've opened that door, I may not remember to get back in here. So here we go. And I know, here I am complaining that I have to 2-hit KO somebody as opposed to 1, but still, I'd rather Sylar be, as squishy as Alakazams are, it frightens me if he can't take him out in 1 hit. So we will make sure that we can do that in the future. I've got to check Cerebi and see if he can learn any moves that would help him at all with balancing his moveset a little. But we'll see. I think we're getting close to the top here too. Trick. What's that? Nope, another Psychic move. What's it do? Move that tricks the foe into trick. No. Yes, stop learning Trick. I mean, I guess that'd be good if you were holding a extremely hazardous hold item or something, like a Poison Barb or I don't know, something, I guess. But oh, and Sylar's level 43. I need to get him out of there. Here we go. Here we are. So yeah, a lot of trainer battles these last couple of episodes. Just buildings and routes full of trainers. It's been a good experience. I had to do a lot of grinding, but those certainly helped. So we're at the top floor now. I'm going to zip right down to the first floor real quick, or, well, I guess second floor. And then I'm going to fast forward here, and as I sweep through and clean up the rest of this building now that we've got the card key, and I will meet back up with you guys when we finish up and we're getting ready to face Gary. So here we go. Alright guys, so cleaned out the rest of the tower, went up a couple of levels. We're about to take on Gary here, so I know he always leads with his flying Pokemon, so we'll put Thor out front. And let's take him on. We'll catch you, Tortimer. I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. Alright. So here we go. Oh. Yeah, we need to get a better why did he just do that? Back in Cerulean, I commented on how good the AI was on him, but he just switched his water flying in on my electric. I guess he didn't switch in, but he chose to send it out. No. Why at level 42, this high a level, is Thor just now learning Thunder Wave? What do we got? That's like a move most other Pokemon come with. That's weird. You know, most other electric Pokemon come with that move. I know Pikachu, you can catch a level 5 Pikachu in Viridian Forest and it'll have it on there already. That's strange. Alright, well. Don't have to teach it to him, so that's not a big deal. Alright. Yeah, I mean... Says we're ready for the boss rocket. He's checking his Pokedex. Why are you checking your Pokedex, dude? Just pull up Cerebi. It's way better. Alright, so he runs off. That works. Minor damage, but other than that, it's good to go. So, yeah, I mean, talking about taking him on in the championship, I'm not overly worried about it. So, I have this Pokemon. Oh, he gives us a Lapras. Ooh, a female Lapras. I'm going to name Lapras Ness. Both for Nessie, Loch Ness monster, but also Lapras. I usually end up teaching my Lapras Psychic because it's got great special attack. And back on the old SN, I think it's the SNES, there was the... now I'm not even going to remember the names of the game, but you know, there's the games there that had Ness, the little telekinetic kid, so works on two fronts. Oh, terrible matchup. What did I do? Zelda. Here we go. Cross chop is fun when it works. I don't normally like low accuracy ones, but it's not too. I think it's only in the 80s. It's not too bad. I really ought to just... I'm afraid of Marowaks now. I don't want to risk it. Alright. Here we go. So, let's... I think Giovanni's got What does he have? He's got... Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do. Pretty sure he's got rock and ground Pokemon here, so... Nope, poison. Let's throw a Rain Dance up. Boost the power of our Surfs. And then this should be easy. Not that it would be easy anyway, but... yeah, ground type. Go... Sending Kangaskhan. Oh, well, I will actually switch out for Kangaskhan. Let Zelda show her stuff. Oh. And we both used poor accuracy moves. Oh, that works. Rhyhorn. Well, Zelda can actually take on Rhyhorn too, so that'll work. Alright. A little bit of variety there, not all with Leo, so that works. Dude, for the top Rocket, you know, boss whose organization's goal is to get super strong Pokemon, you really do get beat by a 10-year-old a lot. I mean, come on. You don't even have a full team. We just got the Master Ball, so that's pretty sweet. While we're here, let's briefly take a look at the Pokemon we got today. Impish Nature. Attack, special defense, prevents loss of accuracy. Alright. And Water Zord changes water into HP. That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever had a Lapras that had that. Met in Silphco. Okay, good. So we can use both of these. Technically, Jackie was met in Saffron City, and technically Ness was met in Silphco. So that works. If we did want to use them, we could. But let's see. She's got good defense. Not great special attack, this one. I wonder if that's... I feel like my last Lapras had amazing special attack. What's Impish? They're both Impish. Huh. I don't know what that one does. But alright, so I'm going to quickly run back to the Pokemon Center, and I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so we rearranged the team a little bit. I took off anybody who was weak or didn't have super effective moves against Psychic or Ghost Pokemon, because I think there are a couple of channelers in here, actually. So everyone in here has at least one super effective move. Thor's got Pin Missile there. So yeah, we should be good. I'm going to lead with Spot. A couple of people commented that they enjoyed seeing somebody use a Persian or a Meowth, so we'll let her... Oh, Payday. That's not what I meant to use. We'll let her battle for a little bit here. And I'm going to try and get some variety in here. We always see the same guys battling, so we'll get some of these other guys out here too, to you know, Sokka and Scabbers. We'll give them some screen time in here as well. But yeah, let's really, you guys remind me after this episode I need to go stock up and sell down on those cheap healing items, because super potions are expensive. Here we go. Alrighty, Mr. Mime. Beautiful. Good job, Spot. Ooh. Recovery. Well. Alright, better than attacking me, I guess. Here we go. Alright, after this, I think I'll let somebody else out, just so we... I'm not sure why he'd want to... Actually, Spot's pretty weak. Let's let somebody else out right now. Scabbers. You can easily take on a Kadabra. Let's do that. They're so squishy. I'm so worried that Siler's going to take a hit, because I've used, you know, things against Kadabras for so long that it's just like... I know better than to trust in their defense at all. So. Oh god, did it just use Destiny Bond? Ah, crap! Spot, no! Ah, that's what happens when you go way too fast. Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Stupid channelers. What are you doing in the Psychic Gym? Get out of here. Nobody likes you anyway. Grumble, 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 grumble. Darn it. I'm sorry, guys. You were doing so well, too. I got through at least one episode without somebody dying. Yay! And then we ruined this new streak here. Poor little Spot. You're such a good cat. Well, that's depressing. This episode was going so well, too. I was counting on Spot. Talking about all those TMs I've got to buy, I was counting on grinding with Spot with her payday to save up that money. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. I am quickly going to run back and heal before we take on Sabrina here. Okay, so I put Spot in the death box, grabbed Kazooie. She's got decent attack, so it should be fine. We probably won't get to her anyway, so it won't really matter. But yeah, so let's try Sokka out first. And let's take on Sabrina, I guess. We've paid a good price to get here, so we might as well, she dislikes battling, but if you wish. Here we are. Alright. Yeah, gym leaders and their hyper potions. Only we're allowed to use healing items. Alright, here we go. Making quick work. Venomoth. Yeah, we'll switch out for Venomoth. Let Arcanine take her on. Quick and easy. Okay, so she's got her Alakazam now. So let us... Oop, let's quickly look and see special defense. If anybody's got outstanding special... Well, Leo's got pretty good special... Well, let's do that then. Leo will switch... Oop. Shift. Leo's got good special defense, so he can take 2 psychics, which is all he needs to, so that works. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. We've earned the Marsh Bag for 300. Pokemon up to level 70 will obey me. Good lord. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much to avoid that problem. Okay, please take this TM2. Wait, what did she just give us? Did she just give us Calm Mind? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's probably what she just gave us. Alright. Well, that works. Trying to get out of here for the Poke Center, I realized I don't know how to get out of here. So we're going to use one of our many escape ropes we've never touched. And let's go back to the Pokemon Center and we will heal. And let's have a moment of silence for Spot the Persian. Alright guys, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Tortimer the Grey. If you've enjoyed the episode, please like and subscribe. And feel free to leave a comment if you'd like. I had come up with a question and now I can't remember what it was. Losing Pokemon always seems to screw me up a little bit. So we will just say goodbye for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.